Yo, I believe in that old adage that says everybody's a star. Every man's a star. I think is the way they put it. And I believe everybody has a talent. I believe everybody is put here for a purpose. What's your purpose? I don't know, but let's talk about it.
Oh, it's good. Good and terrible.
I love Brotha T.
How you doing? This is Terrion Wilson, aka yo boy Brotha T, here with another one. So I like to thank you and welcome to the New Life Tree, where we like to give you little pine cones of wisdom for your motivation and mental health. If you don't know what that is, stick around, stay on the channel. You'll get it. Remember, I don't know everything, but I might know a lot of things. So today we're going to explore the inner you. What's in there? What's ready to burst out at the seams, right? So I want you to look at your talent as something. If you don't know what it is, you're hidden. Everybody has a hidden talent. I really believe that. Save for like mental issues or something like that, or a disability, stuff like that. But every person that is of sound mind and body has a talent, even if it's hidden. And finding it is not going to be easy if you don't know what it is. Now, before I go into that, the hidden part of it, there's something I want to make sure people know, right? A lot of you know this, but there's a difference between talent and skill. Two different things. So what's the difference between talent and skill? So talents can absolutely be skills, but skills aren't always natural talent. When I speak talent, I'm talking about natural talent, right? Your skill can become a talent, you know what I mean? So, well, what do I mean by that? You might have a natural talent for singing. Absolutely. You think some people just, that, no, you can have a natural talent for singing, but also you can learn how to sing. You can learn that skill. But that doesn't mean even if you're pretty good, you're not going to sound like Aretha Franklin. You get what I'm saying? There's something natural there. That's beyond learning how to sing like that. That's something different. That's a God-given talent versus a skill. You get what I'm saying? So, so we're not talking about actual skills necessarily, but we're speaking on natural talent. Everyone, in my opinion, has some kind of natural talent, something that you are, put on this earth to do. Maybe if you don't even realize it, maybe you'll never realize it. Maybe you get distracted by other things in life and you never get to it. I don't want that to happen, but let's tell the truth. Sometimes that happens. How do you get there? Well, I want you to look at your talent, whether it's hidden or not. I want you to look at it as a box, right? Let's just picture a gift box. Your talent's in there. It's up to you to open that box. When you open that box, that means you're giving it to the world. One of my things is motivation, right? I have a lot of different skills, but one of my things, I motivate people. I know this. Even if you're not watching this channel, you can watch this channel and hate my guts. But if you watch it long enough, you're going to say, well, he's right about that. And he's not a bad guy, right? And I know this for a fact that I'm a motivator, because even when I used to be a cable guy, even if people spent time riding in my truck and I trained them or something, or if they stayed around me long enough, they would start doing things that they never thought they'd do. I had clients, even with my media company, tell me, this is true story, that I was inspirational and I want to do these things because I see you're never afraid to do something new or do something that you want to do. And I've been like that for a long time, probably since I was, young adult. I've been like that. And I noticed that through the years, it's one of the things that I take to naturally. I don't try to be that way. I just am that way. When you're watching T's Life Tree and I talk a certain way and I give all these motivational speeches and all this corny stuff. Yes, I know it's corny. I don't care. But when I do these things, this is actually how I live my life. I live my life on these type of principles. I live my life not trying to mistreat people. Now, do I fall flat every now and then? Absolutely. Just like anybody, right? I have my faults, I have my flaws, but the difference is with me and some people is that I recognize them and I try to stamp that out and try to improve. I'm in a constant stage of improving my life to try to perfect it. Not trying to be perfect, but trying to perfect it, as in being perfecting what I do, trying to be the best as I can be. So let's go back to the box. So you have that box. You have to open it up, show your talent to the world. That's why you have it. It's not there for your own personal amusement. It's not there to make you feel good about yourself. It's for the purpose of giving it to the people. If I'm a motivator, if people get around me and they just want to try new things, when they get around me and hang around me long enough, they start not being afraid to jump out and taking a chance every now and then, then why would I keep that to myself? It's selfish, isn't it? And I want you to look at it the same way with your God-given talent. Some people have there's many ways, you can have a talent for singing. You can get into the choir and really bless people with your voice, and that ministers to people. You don't even have to sing a gospel song necessarily. If you can, hit those notes, you can have people crying, wailing in the audience. You don't think people, when they used to watch Michael Jackson and he sung Man in the Mirror, you remember that song? And the girls would be crying and stuff. That was a real emotion. He touched them because of that talent. You get what I'm saying? Now, some people might have a talent for love. I've seen people when I used to go to church. There was a few sisters, I won't name them, but some of them, their whole being was to love. They showed love to people, and people felt that. They would give you a hug. They would just know something's bothering you and just run up and just hug you. And you'll be thinking like, I really needed that. That's a talent, believe it or not. The way they can sense that, the way they can read that emotionally and know the right times to do that, that's a talent. Do you get what I'm saying? Your talent might be public speaking. I know your brother T, I do okay. Sometimes I mess up words, I mispronounce words, but I get better and better. I work on it. That's more like a skill for me, more than a natural talent, but I learned how to do it on a decent level. So I won't say and right every 2 seconds. I do every now and then, right? I'm just kidding. But I've gotten better over the years, is my point. But some people have a natural talent for speaking even. Now, what if they don't become that public speaker? They keep it all to themselves. Like I said, that's selfish. Believe it or not, that's selfish. So I want you, if you know what that hidden talent is, don't leave it in that box. Some people, it's in a box and they bury the box 6 feet underground where you'll never get to it, right? And then some people never know it's there because they never went through that process of trying to find what their talent is, trying to find what their true purpose is in life. You get what I'm saying? Some people, your purpose is just to live a decent life, and the people around you are going to see that you're living a purpose-filled life with your family, and they're going to catch on, and that's going to be the way you contribute. I don't know what it is. It could be anything. Maybe you were meant to be a politician. Maybe you were meant to hold office. But if you're afraid to run, if you're afraid to get your campaign off the ground and stuff like that, then you're depriving the people of somebody that can really help, their constituents live better. I think you know where I'm going with this. So in closing, I'm going to tell you to search for what that thing is, unless you already know what it is. And if you know what it is, then what are you waiting on? What are you waiting to happen? You can't stand around and wait for something to happen. You have to seize it. You have to go take the bull by the horns, as they say, and make it happen. I'm not saying panic and then wake up tomorrow and just destroy your life and quit your job and all this other stuff. I'm not saying all that. What I'm saying is start putting things in motion so that you can show that true talent. Give it to the world. Stop being selfish. I'm just kidding. Thought I was serious, didn't you? But this is your man, Terry I. Wilson. I'm going to catch you on the next one, family. I hope you got motivated. If you haven't, then watch it again. Peace. I'm going to check you next time.